Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I will be talking about my predictions for the third season of Short Drama Island Reboot. The third season should have a different location in my opinion, and a plane to travel across the world again would be such a great idea since World Tour was one of the best seasons, if not the best season of all. The contestants would probably be the same without any of the contestants not being in the season like it was a World Tour, or maybe some new contestants or previous contestants coming back like Heather, since we can all agree that the number of good villains would be at maximum 2 last seasons, being MK and Julia, and Heather has the opportunity to teach fake villains like Bowie and Ripper a lesson. I imagine the first boo will not be Millie, Priya or Julia but Ripper. His new era from the last season really pissed everyone off and he was basically simping for Axel at this point. It would be a really meaningful first boot. But if the Ripper first boot won't work, my second thoughts go to Bowie since he has a tight alliance. That alliance is with a dumbass and Wayne. Yeah, I don't know what to call Wayne, honestly, he's just good. The teams though could be based on interactions from the last 2 seasons and spreading those interactions apart into different teams. So for example, Raj and Bowie or Caleb and Priya would have landed on the same teams because they had previous interactions with each other. It would probably get them apart and make ways for new alliances or new friends since they would probably not be able to interact with each other a lot. But I do believe Priya will be an early boo. Unfortunately, even though her characteristics are amazing, she is a very big threat because she got very far on both of the seasons, so Priya might be the second or third boot. Speaking about second or third boot, they got the boring characters out early last season, but they might change it up this season, so I think Millie by an early merge boot or just before merge, but I think she will get a tight alliance which is not with Priya. Talking about some characters, he should get far this season because this guy just deserves it. I mean, after what he had to deal with 2 whole fucking seasons, Emma, just give this man a fucking break, bro. He needs it. He desperately needs it. I'm sorry, bro. MK is either going to be an early boot or very close to the finale, but a slip, so 5th or 4th, since she has a convincing side and pure evil side which might get her immunity just when the time is perfect for her boot in others' opinions, so she might make a plan against others. Axel has to get very far, like at least the last 5, because she becomes a team player without Ripper around. Ripper being the first boot would help Axel grow her character development even more, and let's be honest, she wasn't meant to be with Ripper at all. They were just like an early boot, that an early couple that we definitely did not need. But I do think Chase and Priya might create a tight alliance, but not for a friendship, relationship, or anything cute. Just to get to the finale, but then Chase could betray her, having Priya being the second or third boot. Talking about Chase, let's talk about his ex, which deserves to be the second merge boot or in a double elimination with Chase, because last season's double elimination was Ripper and Axel, so Chase and Emma might make sense for the next double elimination. But Z has to go at least to the last 6 or 5 because this guy just deserves it. He has no alliance and he just chills like this guy had nothing going on for 2 whole seasons, but him exposing everyone just ruined his character completely. A man didn't deserve this. He actually needs some stuff going on with his character development. We cannot just leave him like that and have him an early boot again. So with that, let's talk about some rivalry between Julia and Nichelle. Even though I would hate to see this, I think it's bound to happen since Nichelle was fuming at Julia last finale. She is still up for revenge because we just know that from like last 2 seasons where Julia and Nichelle had a rivalry starting. But at merge, maybe, but just maybe, Ripper can either come back or make an appearance in the episode when Chris announces merge, but just maybe, because this guy finna be simple and will Axel still, and to see Axel again, or to talk to Axel, or to break up with him, I don't know. He could try his best to come back, since this guy's gonna be simping over Axel any day, anytime. But Nichelle is either being an early boot or a finale competitor because Nichelle shockingly has stuff going on for her character development, which is very actually shocking after season 2 ended, since the focus was literally just on Julia, MK, or the Hockey Bros. Speaking of the Hockey Bros, I hope the Hockey Bros get a double elimination together, or one of them become an early boot because their character development and story reached to its end. I don't think they're gonna have anything else to do or anything happening with between them, unless Ross cheats on Bowie or they break up or something like that, which I don't think is gonna happen. Talking about boosts or double eliminations, Skagirl will definitely get eliminated before merge, except her team wins every challenge and she just gets lucky. Julia is definitely being a 2 episode before merge boot since she reached the end of her villain era and everyone knows how manipulative she is, so I don't think she will have anything going on with her character anymore. And talking about eliminations, boots, or stuff like that, honestly the voting ceremonies will definitely be a little bit less exciting because most of the time the eliminations will probably be clear since they mostly highlight the person who gets eliminated in the episode, so our thoughts or guesses will probably turn out to be right. Last 2 seasons, the finale was a very hard challenge, but in my opinion, the Reboot cast can try a new thing: jury vote. Instead of a challenge, the previous contestants vote for who they want to win, so it's more fair and maybe predictable. So, before the jury vote, they will do a challenge to eliminate one person to have 2 people left to vote instead of 3, and probably the main reason for this is going to be to make the episode longer. And if the cast stays with the same with no difference, I just hope at least 3 characters get something going on with their character development because no one wants a dry season. Talking about characters, the team names will hopefully be creative like the last 2 seasons, and the members and eliminations until merge will make sense and be at least 40% exciting or unpredictable. That's it for today's video. Honestly, have a good day and see you next time.